Why am I hitting Roblox data store throttling so often? Imagine spending hours building your game, only to find your data requests getting blocked or delayed. It can be frustrating, but understanding why this happens can help you fix it. When you work with Roblox data stores, you're sharing a limited resource. Roblox sets strict rules on how often and how much data you can read or write. These rules are there to keep the system running smoothly for everyone. If you go over these limits, Roblox will slow down or block your requests. One big reason for throttling is request limits. Roblox caps how many times your game can ask for data each minute. For example, you might be allowed around 50 requests per minute. If you go beyond that, your requests get delayed or ignored. This includes both reading data, like checking a player's score, and writing data, like saving progress. Also, there's a minimum delay of about 6 seconds between write requests for the same data key. So if you try to save data too often, you'll hit that limit quickly. Another cause is throughput limits per key. Each piece of data stored under a key has a maximum amount of data that can be read or written per minute. If many players or servers access the same key at once, you can reach this limit fast. For example, if many players are updating a shared leaderboard, the data store can get overwhelmed. These limits don't change based on how many players are in your game. They are fixed, so popular data can cause throttling even if your game isn't very busy. Running your game on multiple servers can also cause issues. All servers share the same data store limits for your experience. If many servers try to access the same data at the same time, you'll hit the limits quickly. This is common in multiplayer games with lots of players or frequent updates. Frequent or poorly optimized data writes are another problem. Saving data every second or after small changes can cause throttling. For example, if you save player coins every time they pick up a coin, you might be making dozens of requests in a minute. Since each write needs to be spaced out by several seconds, this adds up fast. Sometimes, Roblox's internal retry system causes extra requests. If a request fails, Roblox automatically retries it, which counts toward your limits. This can happen even if your code isn't making additional calls. It's important to be aware of this to avoid unexpected throttling. Request queues also matter. When requests are throttled, they get put into queues. These queues usually hold around 30 requests. If the queue fills up, new requests are dropped, leading to errors and possible data loss. To avoid hitting these limits, you should batch your data saves. Instead of saving every small change immediately, wait a few seconds or save only when necessary, like when a player leaves. Using functions like update async carefully can help, but avoid calling them too often on the same data. Distributing data across multiple keys can also help reduce pressure on any single key. For example, store player data separately from global stats. Using memory store for temporary data can lighten the load on data stores. Monitoring your request budget is smart too. Roblox provides tools to see how many requests you've used and how much you have left. Adjust your game's data access patterns based on that. Lastly, optimize your code by avoiding unnecessary reads and writes. Cache data locally on the server whenever possible. By understanding these rules and planning your data handling accordingly, you can reduce throttling and keep your game running smoothly. Properly managing how often and how much data you request will make your game more reliable and enjoyable for players.